Alright, Tyrant here. I just got done watching the latest episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and so much just happened. I can't believe. Okay, I literally just finished watching it. The whole thing was amazing toward the end. The end was. Okay, so the entire episode. Okay, so much to process, so much to think about. Alright. Calming down. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Ghost Rider's back. Amazing. So we learn kind of where Robbie's been. He's been in a different dimension, talking about all this stuff, things that the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe has been kind of tying in. It's like these multiverse and different worlds and stuff like that, and talking about this big war happening uh, that's been happening. And then Ada's still doing her crazy stuff. She's literally kind of gone mental at this point. But that's a given for that level of emotion without giving time to understand it. Um, Yo-Yo's back in the framework, and that's literally becoming the apocalypse right there. So much happened. So I'm gonna start out with the Mac and Yo-Yo story. Not because it's the least important, because I really enjoyed that. Because at throughout the whole episode, it always felt like they were gonna. It felt like that was gonna be the end for both Mac and Yo-Yo, because like knowing how their characters were developed, I knew Yo-Yo was not gonna abandon Mac. So when the scene came, when it was like the end, um, it was it was over. Like they're done. Either they were gonna come back together or they were not gonna come back at all. And I'm happy that they made it back. It's a little really disheartening, but the way it had to do. But it came with a positive light in Mac's eyes, knowing what could have been, what could be, and hopefully what will be. Um, and then going to the whole return of the Ghost Rider, and Robbie is beastly as ever, and really one of the only creatures that can hurt Ada at this point due to his. So at this point, um, throughout, so I'm not very in keen with how the Ghost Rider gets his powers. It's always been that idea that the devil gave him his powers, but in this mythos, they're saying that his power kind of derived more from the magic aspect of things, the way in Doctor Strange, because he has towards the end after because they do defeat Ada, and it was reasonably good. I will talk about that in a second. Is he's able to create a portal like the way in Doctor Strange that they have the sling rings, and he's able to do that as well, which was amazing. It gives you the possibility that he's able to do other like crazy stuff too, and his signature chain on point. Then that's the whole fiasco with now Shield kind of losing everything. You learn that towards the end because of all the Robo Daisy did. Uh, Things like that. That's gonna turn up later because at the end they're basically all blacklisted. They get captured and with this strange item by this weird group, which was like, what is happening here? Because stuff. Later I'll talk about that. What happens to them afterwards in a little bit. So the way they defeat Ada is the Ghost Rider had to, well, use. Well, they don't say it in here, but it's always been the penance there, and basically just burn her soul. That's what they did with this, but instead of Robbie doing it, it was Coulson who was the host for the Ghost Rider, which was seriously crazy. That Coulson, for a brief moment, was the Ghost Rider, and that was awesome. But there was something Robbie and him were discussing that I'm gonna be looking up in the forums and see what maybe people are saying. At the moment, I have no theories about that. But with the coming things, and with that little secret ending, we got us. There's something. Wait, no, no, never mind. All right, something popped up, and it makes no sense at the moment. So it's going to be interesting at that point. See what else? What else? What else? Defeat Ada, Max Mac. Hmm. Okay, Ghost Rider's gone. He took the Dark Hold. So, see, I think that's about it. I can remember. Now, talking about after they get captured. So they get captured and they get captured by this strange group of people, and this have some weird technology that's able to kind of paralyze them. I can't remember off the top of my head in any organization or any group that had such technology, or even alien group, off the top of my head. Uh, but what happens to the entire team, as far as I believe, is when you see Coulson at the end, you see him waking up like from a bed. I thought they were in prison, but no, they are in deep space. Like deep space. What is happening now with this show? I I I just don't know. Uh I don't know. I don't know what to think now. I'm gonna. It's gonna. Ugh, I can't even talk. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna occur in season 5 since it's been renewed. It's been officially renewed for season 5, I believe. Um, and I'm happy to hear that. And there's so much more Marvel gonna be happening in the next couple years. New TV shows. You'll be seeing more from that from me. Um, I gotta work out a schedule for that. Shoot. Whew. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting now that our shield is gone, and what's going to happen? Technically, shield is now officially off the grid, off the planet, and what will become of them? I have no idea. What else? That's about it. That was the most like seriously the most shocking thing that happened, and I can't even think of anything they would do. I had I thought they were gonna do some twist to kind of just like get them away from being in trouble from the situation, but nothing ever came to from that. So yeah, oh, I don't know, I don't know, but at least uh now I don't know. I gotta be reading up and see what people are talking about and see if anything interesting might be any rumors out there. But no, yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm extremely excited. I really want to watch the last few minutes of this episode again. Oh, whew. Okay. So once again, um, so so until next time, thanks for watching.